Hello, hello, and hello. I'm the S.O.C.K, aka the Capybara of South Germany, and we're back with a 13th session of Death's End. So before I get into the recap, I want to start with the fun facts for everybody. We're in a little combat, but Uzi, what's one fun fact about your character?
Uh, uh, I have a fun fact about me and a fun fact about my character today, actually.
Okay.
I will start with the one for me. I have just been told I'm not allowed to curse within the first minutes.
We have bloopers now.
As for the fun characteristic of Uzi, that's a very good question. I forgot mine.
We can get back to you at the end.
Could you
Yeah,
circle back?
yeah, no, you're all good. Switching over to who wants to give their fun fact?
I got one.
All right, I'll pick randomly. Zumi, go ahead and give your fun fact.
So, Uzumi, when she is able to sleep, she sleeps like she's dead, very deeply.
The deepest sleeper. But yeah, all right. Gabriela, what's one fun fact about your character?
About Gabriella is that she never ate any sweets before.
Actually, kind of makes sense. I don't really think there's any candy stores in the slums. But yeah,
No, there isn't.
yeah. Getting back into the 13th session of Death's End. Last session, the players engaged in combat with thugs from an underground organization called the Undertow. After one of the thugs was harassing a woman named Miko Hajime. The players then talked to a security guard who introduced himself as the Hound, who gave them a warning to be careful in Yomi. After that, they got on the mine shaft elevator that leads to Yomi, and strangely, it worked on seal technology that reminded Uzi of Uzumaki seal work, the Uzumaki being one of the clans wiped out in the Blood War and also in the Day of Blood and Sorrow. And as the mine shaft breached the entrance to Yomi, the players were greeted to a cast iron city built into a cliffside over top of a lake of lava and steaming water. This combined with the pungent odor of smoke and underground gases made Yomi truly live up to its name as the underworld. Then Frood Sanjo, Gabriela's former boss, signed up the players to a gladiator fight. As the players were dominating the fight, cage doors lifted to reveal a monstrously large tiger with matted fur and a malformed tail of blackened skin that resembles roots, containing a green glow within. And that is where we pick up. But yeah, so getting into it, Gabriela, it is your turn. As you see this, oh no, I also do want to preface, since you weren't here at the last, in the ending of the last session, your scarab hand wrap started to glow with that same platinum white glow that happened when the Kappa were about to appear.
Okay. Let me just measure real quick. So I'll go here, here. Okay. So Gabriel's gonna move right here and proceed to boar rush through this crowd.
Okay.
I will say
So
that
she's-
does proc opportunity attack from the River of the Red Lights.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna handle that after whatever. I wanted to see what Gabriela was gonna do first.
Understandable.
So with the boar rush, do 2 unarmed strikes attack.
Okay. Let me go ahead and that
Just
attack
looking for
opportunity
my
real
unarmed
quick.
strike damage. It's a 19 hit. I know a 9 doesn't.
Sorry, I lagged out a little bit. A 19 definitely hits.
And I'm assuming a 9 doesn't.
Yeah, no, the 9 doesn't hit. It just barely misses. It's just a mass crowd of people and everything. Your hand just kind of gets batted by someone's strike.
So I'll go from here to here. And I will use a martial die to Furious. I think it's the Furious. The Brutal. And Furious.
You're spending a martial die to give it the furious keyword?
Fierce and Brutal.
I
So I
think
add my
I think you only have
strength.
one martial die, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I have 2 martial die.
Oh yeah, because you leveled up. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. It's because the focus and talent gives me an additional one.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 1d6 plus 4. So 6 points of damage, and they cannot reduce it even though it's a single target.
All right. Give me 1 second. Okay, I was just this is the first time we're really getting into how the martial techniques work and everything, so I was just making sure. But yeah, you said so it can't be reduced in any way, right?
No.
All right. Let's see. It's -6 from there. I'll just say that ignores their resistance to single target attacks as a swarm. So yeah, you describe as you miss with the first strike as it gets batted out the way. Also, the attack of opportunity missed you as well, so you're able to duck behind that. So describe that sequence of events as you go to strike them.
So as she will drop down like a boar
Mm-hmm.
and rush towards him, but as she ducks, that's when the attack would miss. And I guess with the shock of her rushing towards him like she did first, it would move it spread, but they can't spread far fast enough.
Yeah.
So she'll hit like the back pile.
Okay. Cool. Is that the end of your turn? On gold or
Nope. Now no. Now she's going to use her bonus action to attack with the light property.
All right. So that would be 2 attacks coming from
So
you.
19. Another 19.
All right. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and roll damage. You're kind of clobbering this crowd of pit fighters. Also, don't forget
16
to,
points of damage.
Okay, cool. 16. Don't forget to reduce the chakra on your token and everything.
Yep.
Minus. Let's see. Yeah, so you do that whole sequence and everything, and you follow up with a quick series of strikes that sends a couple more of these pit fighters, tumbling onto the ground unconscious. And are you moving anywhere else in your turn?
No, I'm staying right there.
Okay, cool. Are you having on gold or do anything? I will say that you do notice that his usual chipper demeanor has turned. It looks like he's like seeing a ghost as he's like looking past the crowd of people that you're fighting and looking at this corrupted sort of tiger that looks similar to the sick bear and everything. He looks like he's legitimately like not frozen with fear, but it's like something is clearly frightening him about it, other than the large ass tiger.
If he wants to participate in the fight, he can, but she has no hope that he'll actually do something. She
Okay.
doesn't know anything he can do.
It's the same abilities as Gabiru.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he would be also like a soldier, like a Sage Beast soldier, that sort of thing.
A chipper man as a soldier? I don't see that. So in that case, he can approach the combat and use what's it called? Earthspine Grudge.
Okay. Is he using it on the pit fighter crowd that you're fighting?
Yeah. Between, because it's the area effect around him.
Okay.
So yeah, he'll be right here and he'll use it.
All right.
If he wants. I'm not going to force him.
Yeah, I mean, he generally, you see he has
So,
a sense of urgency. Like, yeah, go ahead.
So what it does, it creates like a sphere of rocks around him that causes difficult terrain to who he chooses.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, that's what it does. I just have to check the two people because it doesn't say it right there. Sadly, I thought it did. Okay, yeah. Oh, 10 feet around him.
And this is a concentration effect or
It
something?
counts as like 3/4 cover also.
Okay, cool, cool.
It lasts a minute and it's not concentration.
Okay, it's not concentration. That's very good. Let me make that 10-foot radius around them. So difficult terrain for enemies and then 3/4 cover for allies. It's very useful. Two. Yeah, so these kind of manifest instead of Earth. It starts off as like Earth release chakra, kind of lifting the rocks, and then you see they kind of like are surrounded by these webs. As he says, we need to take care of these people so we can deal with the tigers and stuff. That is the end of your turn. Going on to
I
the
know
layer. Huh?
You did do the layer action at the end of the last session, I will add. Bringing out the Sage Tiger. I do not recall anything with the fire.
Yeah, I didn't do anything with the fire yet. That's just what I was basically gonna do. But the layer action is the tiger's action and stuff. Let me see. All right, yeah, so you guys are getting lucky with these rolls. So it doesn't expand all the way, but you do hear kind of as you hear the fire picking up inside of this. Let me see. Yep, that's one size larger. Yeah, you see the fire is starting to pool out of this this cage pit within the middle of the arena as the arena is starting to take on a very warm sort of feeling and stuff. Azumi, you're almost getting like flashbacks and stuff. I won't have you roll a wisdom save, but it definitely is something that is giving you like subtle flashbacks to your nightmares of being burned alive. Going on to the layer actions, though, this Sage Tiger is going to roar at you, Gabriela, as you kind of look over your shoulder. You feel kind of the hair stand up on the back of your neck as you get this foreboding feeling. Uzi, I'll say you pick up on this immediately. This is the same foreboding feeling that has that dark cloud in the academy. And the same one that powered the barrier. But you feel it coming from the creature's tail specifically. So I'll give you that with the nat 20 you got in school.
Nat 20 always.
Yep, I do like rewarding nat 20s. But yeah, so this tiger is going to run up towards you, and let me see.
You said it roared at me, right?
Yep.
Naturally so, Gorilla's gonna roll back for intimidation.
I'll probably that's like a free action thing on your turn, but I'll definitely let you try to do that when it gets back to your turn and stuff.
Okay, I was going to use it as a reaction.
I think the demoralize is an action, if I'm not mistaken, for the skill action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's an actual skill
I used
action.
that
Yeah.
last session.
But this is gonna be a little bit. It should be fine. All right, so I'm gonna need you to make me a charisma save as you feel this foreboding sort of feeling, kind of increase. As let me actually see what the radius for this is, before I get into the description.
Not charisma save, no.
It's the 30 foot.
All right, so that's you on Goldor and all of these thugs, and I don't think the thugs are going to be doing too well, even if they succeed.
Yeah, Gabiru is thankfully just out of it. Though he should have.
Well, Gabiru is missing right now. But
I'm
I
gonna
know what you
burn a
meant.
will
Oh,
of
not
fire.
Gabiru, I'm sorry, gotcha. Yeah.
Do you remember that they
Understandable
don't
on the will
transfer
fire.
over?
Don't we start a session with one?
Not in the middle of combat. That's not the way. Well, at least the way that the
Oh.
system has it. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just lost
Sure.
2. I just lost 2 Will of Fires because of it.
Oh, okay.
I was just following it according to like how the book has it and stuff.
Okay. So
Charisma
then
save.
that's a 5.
Let me see something real quick. I don't know why I can't find
That can't hurt me because I can't read.
All right, there we go. I was trying to find the sheet for the mob of fighters. They also they get it. They need a nat 1. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just have that apply to both of them. So they're not dead, but I'll describe after I lower their health and stuff. All right. On Goldor, also have on Goldor make that charisma saving throw.
Oh, what's his? It's same as Gabiru?
Gabiru's, yeah. Yeah, same stat block.
Okay. Okay. It helps to like click on it.
Oh, you're just annoying. Thank God.
17.
17. All right. Yeah, so that does succeed. So you feel this strange foreboding feeling kind of make the hair on your back stand up. You almost break out into a cold sweat as you feel whoosh, this wave of dark energy that kind of floods your mind with feelings of like negativity. All of the negativity I feel like from the Izanami Park incident immediately bubbles up. Any sort of things that you kind of had closure on immediately kind of like wreak havoc on your mind. Why did I kill those people? The blood is on my hands. I promised him. Like those like sort of things that pop up in your mind. It's really up to you. But yeah, that's the sensation you're experiencing as kind of a stinging sensation is in your mind. So you gain 1 rank of fear and 1 rank of sealed, Gabriela, and that is 20 psychic damage. Luckily, this is a recharge ability, but definitely pretty hefty.
It's gonna recharge immediately.
Just writing this down.
Just watch.
All right, but yeah, along with that sort of feeling is this pain wreaks havoc on your mind. You feel like your chakras start to destabilize a little bit. Like it doesn't feel like it's naturally flowing through you the same way. But that is the end of this this tiger's turn. Going on to Mitsu Usuri immediately sees this large beast, and you see he gets excited, but as he's getting ready to like crouch down, he kind of breaks into a sweat a little bit just from this, the residual energies from this wave washing over the arena. But he is gonna try to run over. He is gonna have to take the dash action. Yeah, so he takes the dash action and kind of runs over this mob of the dead men thugs are going to try to make an attack of opportunity on him. That's a 9. So they try to hit him with a bat, but the bat breaks over his back and he keeps running. He's going to make a grapple attempt on this this tiger as a bonus action. That is a 25. So let me see. All right, that is an 18. So this tiger is grappled by Mitsu as he kind of grabs it by its malformed tail and tries to yank it backwards. And that's the end of his turn. This is going on to the pit fighters. I'll probably say that both of them are kind of like stunned in like silence at like what's going on right now. So I'll say they hold their actions just in fear of this this massive beast that has gone in here. So that's kind of up to y'all on how you want to play it. But going at the end of the round, this tiger does have an elite action, so it will probably just use this elite action to try to break out. We have it roll an athletics check again. Gorilla, you can speak to animals, right?
Gabriela?
Bro.
I'm here.
Yeah, I was saying you can speak
Yeah, I
to
can
animals,
talk.
right?
Yeah, absolutely, I can, but like not like communicating like with another human. But I have like some understanding. Yes.
Yeah, you have simple understanding. I'll probably say you get like this is a chaotic sort of thing where it's like it's more similar to how sage creatures speak and everything. Although if you've never heard of a tiger tribe, it's kind of I would say probably you just get like incoherent mumbling of it saying, "You all did this to us," like that sort of thing. Just blaming humans for something. But let me see. That's an 18. Mitsu has to roll an athletics check. It's a 16. So he does break out of Mitsu's grasp at the beginning of your turn, Izumi.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Izumi is. She wants to take out this group, that way they can just focus on the Sage Tiger, so Izumi is gonna... No, yeah. Bonus action, mark these thugs as her primary target. It doesn't do much other than let me gain the benefits of my blink, and it will gain a bonus to my AC that I will find out in a moment. But first, I am gonna throw an attack at him. Oh, that's a crit.
As a crit
Cool.
on the on this group of thugs, yes.
Okay, awesome. I'm happy. So 2 becomes a 4d8 plus 3, and that is plus an additional 2d8 because Uzi is still next to these thugs. Oh, we love to see it.
Let me see something real quick. Sorry, I was checking the conditions. What did you get for the damage?
30.
Oh Jesus. Yeah. So are you killing these thugs? Because they are 100. Even with the resistance to single target attacks, they are 100% down.
Izumi is very much using the flat of her blade to just knock them out. She is not here trying to kill.
Okay. Yes. So this is just precision sort of thing where it's just boom, 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 like quick strikes, knocking out all these thugs. And you hear the announcer is just kind of like, you know, raving about that sort of thing, what you guys are doing. Is that all you're doing in your turn?
No, it is not. First, I'm gonna find out what exactly, how much AC I gain. I gain plus 2 to my AC, so I'm at 19 from here. So I'm gonna then, Zumi is then gonna run up here, and then now Gagacha's actually, and now Gabriela is likely to move. Gagacha is going to, let's see what he can do. And upcast, sadly, no. Oh no, this does have upcast stuff, cool. Pause, bite. The Gotcha's gonna go within here, see that it seems to be a safe spot for him, and he is just gonna swipe at the group right above him.
Alright.
So his attack is a d20 plus that is, he's using his claws to be exact. 20 plus 5. Oh, actually, they gain a rank of bleed as well.
All right. Yeah, that is a 23 to hit. I don't know why I keep lagging and stuff, but let me see. You said that's a rank of bleed? Oh yeah, because they rolled a higher on the die. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Rank of bleed. And how much damage was that? 11 damage.
11 total. I don't know if bleed would affect them here, but
I mean, I'll just say, yeah, I'll just let it apply. Swarms don't have any immunity to it, as far as I can tell.
heck yeah.
Yeah, so you describe as Gakacha kind of like bounds in between this sort of spider web, fortress that he's made to protect you guys as he slashes into this crowd of pit fighters.
I mean, yeah, exactly. As he gets into a spot, he waits for a moment, seeing that they're distracted, and similar to cat scratch, you know that it is painful. He just manages to just line up a few of them and just slash them.
All right, cool. Yeah, no, so
he is snickering in victory.
Yeah, you guys kind of hear Tendo Fujimoto speak up. What is this, a petting zoo? It appears the animals are attacking! But that is going to be Uzi's turn.
Yeah. This is going to be rushing forward up to next to Izumi, as we all know, his speed isn't the best, so he can't really get to the fight right now. So, as an alternative, we cast Piranha Swarm.
Signature jutsu.
It's between that and Bind, let's be honest.
Truthfully, the comment on is this a petting zoo just got more reinforced.
Yeah, more
correct.
animals.
That is the fun. As water appears through the, I would assume the Earth is very much cracked by the lack of water in it, as it's just kind of like very solid and hard.
Yeah, no, I would imagine so. Yeah.
As there are like small cracks in the Earth, small droplets of water form underneath until it becomes a large war puddle before going into the air and creating the iconic piranha swarms. I need to name the piranha soon. They appear every episode.
Yeah.
They're becoming an essential character at this
point. They're more important than Mitsu, alright? They're here more than him. They have their own plotline, we just don't see it.
Yep.
And it attacks for 11 against the pit fighter crowd.
Against the pit fighter crowd, yeah, that definitely hits the. Yeah, it just barely hits this crowd. As there's very much a few of them left, but yeah, the piranhas are able to find purchase.
Yeah. I just wanted them to be next to Gabriella because I think it's funny.
Let's
see. Then, since they were attacked, they must make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty, let me see.
Take. I'm going to be adding offensive tactic to this, which adds my intelligence to this damage.
Alright.
Yeah, they failed.
Yeah, so this
okay,
is...
that's 16 damage, and they are chilled.
No chill necessary.
Wait, give me a quick second. On a failed save, they get 1 rank of chilled. A creature fails this by 5 or more also gains 1 rank of bleeding.
So they have 2 ranks.
Let's go.
Out. I will say that, are you killing them? That is the question.
The piranhas are nibbling on their legs, not their heads.
Okay, yeah, so...
They're not going for the kill.
So half of the guys that were left, Gakacha had leaped onto like half of their faces and like scratched them so bad that they like were bumping into each other. And then you followed up with the piranha swarm that like ravaged at their legs and everything. So they just kind of fall to the ground. I will say they probably will need some like, if not immediate, like very soon medical attention, because they do have 2 ranks of bleeding and are currently unconscious.
That's fine, I have healing waters, which means that Uzi's brother's gonna appear and laugh sarcastically while clapping slowly.
Yep. But yeah, you do take out this pit fighter crowd.
And for my bonus action, because I can't really do anything else, I take up the wolf fist dance. I stance the fuck up for next turn.
Okay, I mean, at least Gabriela, while you're, in your current mental state and everything, you do notice that Uzi is taking a little bit of a martial arts sort of stance, something you haven't really seen before.
I can't stress enough how unrefined this looks.
Yeah, no, is this like, has he been like practicing this like in secret during the first week at school and stuff?
He's been after seeing how awfully he's done in all of the physical parts. He's been trying to train after like. Stealthing behind Gabriella sometimes, just like seeing what she does and trying to emulate it.
I can just imagine
him. Wolf dance?
Yeah.
The wolf fist dance!
Oh, that's some cute stance there.
She gives a thumbs up.
You sound just like my brother!
Let me show you what a stance looks like.
It is
I
your
hope
turn.
I hope I double crit just so I can say you're bad. That's the end of my turn.
Gabrilla's gonna walk right here, just to get closer to the tiger, and take a dragon stance.
That means
So
who's
she
in the
can
way.
use so she used her bonus action to have +2 AC against this creature,
Okay.
but she's going to attempt to communicate with the tiger. She's going to say, "They did what? What did they do?" Let's start there.
Pillaged our lands, took our young, took me as a youngling. I don't know what I am anymore. As it like the green glow is just like pulsing heavier and heavier. The cold sweat that's covering your skin starts to increase as your hair starts to like stick to your skin. Is that you still do have this rank of fear, but it describes in a language that you vaguely understand. This isn't anything anybody else understands other than Gabriela, and it's not even the animal speech. This is something more primal and something instinctual that like he's like speaking to something like I said, like a primal like sort of thing within your soul almost. That he's speaking to you in this language that you can barely understand. He's describing events in not experiments, but his body being ripped apart and then things being placed within. Like he's describing in extreme detail, and it's like one of those things where like your brain is trying to like block it out just to like stay sane and stuff. But that is just something that you hear on your turn. You still have your main action.
Okay, Gabriella. So just to be clear, the tail's part of the experimentation, right?
It seems like he does describe his tail being one of the parts that were like ripped apart and something being placed inside.
All right. So Gabriella, with the little sanity she has, and try not to snap from the memories of the plague touch event, she's going to grab the beast by the tail and try to rip it off. See if it can.
Make me a that would probably be a grapple attempt. Yeah, that would definitely be a grapple attempt. Go ahead and make me an athletics check. I'll have the tiger make one as well.
Oh.
16. So you do have it grappled. So this is essentially how it's going to go down. It's going to probably require some sort of teamwork between you guys, just due to the nature of it. So you do have to have the tiger grappled in order to initiate this. In order to rip off its tail or rip out whatever is causing this green glow within that's malforming its skin into like a root-like sort of consistency. That's going to require an athletics check while it's grappled. So you need three successful ones, similar to a lot of the other mechanics of like the plague or like the death saving throws and that sort of stuff. So you have it grappled right now. So on like future turns, you or other people can try to make an athletics check against it to rip off its tail. And once you get 3 successes, then you'll have done so.
So in other words, Gabriela and
Gabriel's going to say to Mitsu, "Help me remove the tail. Hold the beast down."
I'm a -1. You're not getting help from me.
He gives you a little bit of a serious nod, kind of contrasting from his usual demeanor. But is Ungolder doing anything?
Ungolder is going to. What can he do? Poison bullet. What does that do? He's just going to stay there and keep cover for Kagapcha.
Okay, cool.
Gotcha. So as long as he stays within close to Kagapcha, they have three quarters cover.
That is indeed.
So he's
useful.
like the fortress basically right now.
Yeah. Cool. Let me see. So that is going on to the layer action. So the first thing I'll address is whether this tiger gets its recharge ability back. All right, so yeah, no, it does not get that recharge ability back. This pulsing sort of foreboding feeling kind of dims a little bit, but I will say one thing you do notice being in close proximity with this tiger, it does seem like it's harder to run away, if that makes sense. Like any sort of like defensive measure, it almost hold up. Do you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my thing keeps lagging. I'll figure this out by next session. But no, I was just saying, you notice that along with the hair standing up on the end of your skin, it almost feels like it's harder to defend against it. Like it's harder to will your body to defend against it. But going onto its turn, it's going to just use its action to make some attacks towards you. Okay. Fight.
18.
Does it hit?
Yep, so that does indeed hit. What did it roll on the die?
Gotcha. Will use my reaction to cast blue fire on Gabriela.
Gotcha uses his reaction for that. Go ahead and roll the reduced damage.
Yep. Reduce damage, and because this is a melee attack, he actually takes damage.
Indeed.
So, slash R 2d4 plus 2. Just make sure that's right. Yep, so this is the reduced. So 6 damage.
Alright.
Melee attacks. And deals 3d6 plus 3. So slash R 3d6 plus 3. And this is the fire damage he would take in return.
Okay. That is... so he takes 11 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Alright. Yeah, so no, as this tiger bites you on the shoulder, kind of sinking its fangs into your shoulder blade, Gabriela, you see a wall of blue fire kind of envelop around you, and it burns this tiger's face, kind of burning some of the fur off and everything. And as the fur is burned off of like part of its face, you see the same brand you saw on the bears at the Ember Festival, a falcon with skull tip feathers. But all right, it misses the claw attack, kind of trying to claw at you frantically, but it misses. It'll just use its bonus action to, let me see. All right, it's gonna use its bonus action to make us. You see, it swipes its claw towards you, and just the wind pressure from this slash forces you to make a dexterity save. Actually, I think that's multiple people within the range. Let me see. Wait, no. Oh yeah, if you guys ever use cone stuff, I don't know if I said before, but you can use the 60-degree one. The 90-degree one is a little bit too wide, but 60 degrees is all good. What is that? 15-foot cone? All right,
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool. Yeah, okay.
All right, yeah. So Gakasha also does have to make this dexterity save.
Damn. Okay. Dexterity.
Oh,
21, by the way.
Creatures within 5 feet of you. Oh yeah, you make another one, Gabriela, because creatures within 5 feet of him when he makes this Yosaku cut, or make it with disadvantage. Let me see something real quick.
Just to say.
Hmm?
That's a 16.
16. All right, yeah. So 16 succeeds. Let me see. Well, what did you get before that? Was it a 21 and the 16?
21. Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
cool. So all of you guys succeed that. Or Gakasha succeeds it as well. Weapons damage plus 3d4. What is this? D12 plus 3. Okay, I'm just making sure. This is the first time I'm using it, so I just want to make sure I get it right. That is 1.
The reduced damage stays until the end of the round, by the way.
Okay, yeah, so it acts as a barrier. Well, yeah, it would have been taken off because Gabriela only took 2 damage from the initial strike. So, Gabriela, subtract your health by. So that's -2.
Before, I'm going to use a reaction to
Uh-huh.
do Chakra Shield.
Okay. You're using Chakra Shield against this attack right here?
Yeah, so I reduced the damage.
Alright, cool.
If I remember correctly, that's 64? 46.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 46, if I'm not mistaken. Check the little jutsu thing real quick.
That's what I'm doing.
I do want to note while you're
Yeah,
looking.
46.
Okay. Yeah, I do want to note while you're typing that in. The effect I described before of you feeling like it's harder to will yourself to defend yourself against this tiger is a mechanical effect that all creatures within 10 feet of it have their AC reduced by 1. So that's basically what I was just describing.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and roll that 4D. Okay,
My AC's on 17 against him right now.
yeah, you reduced it against by 15. So the damage total was 17 damage. So you reduced that by 15. Yeah, so you only take 2 damage. You should be at like 21 if I'm not mistaken right now. Yeah, so that is the end of the tiger's turn. Yeah, it swiped its great large claw. Oh yeah, Kakacha takes wait, no, you succeeded. So never mind that. You don't take any damage, Gorilla. But you can put your health back to 23. I forgot.
I will say, would that count as a melee attack still, or is that a special move? Or like that?
Taijutsu. It's not. It doesn't use a melee taijutsu attack. I mean, I guess if it's a melee attack, yeah, it's a taijutsu. So I mean, it's a bukijutsu specifically. So yeah, I would.
Damage from the fire would because it lasts until the end of the round, so you would take that damage again.
Well, does it proc if the DR has already been like depleted?
It doesn't say anything about it being. That is a wonderful. I have never thought of it like that.
I was interpreting it in the same way that like Earth Jutsu that summon a wall do, like how it gives you DR as long as the wall's up and everything. But let me read the actual description of the jutsu.
Fire. Nope, it does say once per turn.
Okay,
so,
all right, cool.
Since that was a part of it. So okay. Yeah, I don't think it works like that. It's just a once per turn thing then.
Oh, I see. All right, cool. Well, in that case, yeah, Gakacha only takes 17 divided by 2. And we round up around these parts. So Gakacha only takes 9 damage, and Gabriela, you don't take any damage, like I said before.
Okay.
All right, and that is the end of this Sage Tiger's turn. I don't think. Oh yeah, I didn't handle the fire, so we'll see how large the fire grows. That is a 2. So it is going to increase a fair bit.
Standing too close to the sun, Izumi.
I gotta delete and put it back so it's centered.
Oh, cool! The fire's gone.
Oh, it's back.
But yeah, this fire is starting to essentially, Izumi, on your next turn, this is definitely going to be touching you. The fire is definitely going to be touching you on your next turn with the rate that it's growing, as you just hear it start to pick up and everything in the middle of this pit. So that is going into Mitsu's turn. Mitsu is going to nod to you with what you had said, Gabriela, and he's going to make an athletics check to try to rip off this this tiger's tail. This tiger is not rolling well with these athletics checks. So that is one success. That is one success for you guys. As you kind of feel a snapping sensation from this tail. I just realized I did forget for you, Gabriela, that with the fear condition, make me a charisma check because you should have been able to make that at the end of your turn to see if you remove one rank of fear.
Oh my.
Nice.
52.
What is that? All right, cool. Yeah, so you do remove that one rank of fear. So you only have one rank of sealed. Just keep in mind that I don't think you've used any.
I calculated that
Yeah.
in my jutsu.
Mhm.
I already calculated that. So it's 2 extra, right?
Yeah, it makes ninjutsu and genjutsu cost +2, and then lowers your save DCs with that by 1. But Mitsu is then just probably gonna use his bonus action to can't really do much with that. Yeah, that's me at the end of Mitsu's turn. He doesn't really have any bonus actions to use for this. So the pit fighters are all down, and at the end of the round, that is going to be the elite action of the Sage Tiger. So it's going to try to break out of your grapple, Gabriela. So go ahead and make an athletics check.
Nat 20, Jesus.
Yeah, so you're holding its tail in place and everything. You were kind of able to lock it down, like get into a low, like squat stance and everything. But you feel yourself immediately get lifted off of your feet as it lets out a great roar, like proclaiming he'll kill everyone here. And that is the elite action of the Sage Tiger as it glares at you all menacingly. Izumi, it's your turn.
So Izumi is first moving, let's say right there. And, yeah, 15. Once more, bonus action, I'm marking him as my primary target.
Okay.
And then this time, I want to know one resistance. I want to know one resistance of this tiger.
Let me see. This tiger does not have any natural resistances.
Oh, I see. Alright, then in that case, I went 20 feet by 10. I'm gonna blink to here to gain bonus of my blink, and this time I'm gonna gain a +2 on my next saving throw. And then, yeah, I'm gonna attack him.
All right, cool.
We're trying to save it.
Well, I can cut the tail.
Okay.
That, yeah, no. Unironically, that's what
Yeah.
Izumi's doing. As soon as she sees the tail go free, she's aiming for that bitch.
I will say
Like,
that is gonna require you to actually yank the tail off. It does appear to be obviously connected to its body and everything, so it's gonna be very hard to fully
Look,
chop
I'm
off.
just weakening it, okay? I have no way of helping that situation other than cut.
Izumi's pretty athletic, you know.
No, she's not. Dirty 20.
Yep, that hits as you slash into this tiger.
Alright. Yeah. 2d8 plus 3. I always forget plus another 2d8 because allies are next to. That is, oh my god, that is 20 slashing.
20 slashing damage. Yeah, so describe your attack as you slash into this tiger.
Yeah, so in the moment, Gabriela is like lifted and lets go of the tail. Izumi just just dashes, appears next to, and then goes to slash the tail.
All right. It is going to try to counter you with a meekery counter.
Wait, isn't that a Sekiro thing?
I haven't played Sekiro before, so I don't know. But either way, it misses, kind of in its frantic state and everything.
No, I have. That's why I'm confused. Because that's the really cool counter where you step on their weapon.
All right, yeah. So you slash into this tiger and everything, and it roars out in pain as you kind of feel like it almost feels like a grating sensation of slashing against like solid root or like like solid stone and everything as you try to slash into its tail. It still draws blood though, as kind of green, a little bit of a green dull glow comes from the blood oozing from its tail. And are you doing anything as a bonus action?
My bonus action was placing primary target.
Oh yeah, yeah, right.
Tiger. Izumi will say, Gabriela, you have sense for these things. What are we doing? As Gabiru is gonna go here.
You mean Gakacha?
God damn it! I'm sorry. I don't know.
You're all good.
Gabiru's just in my mind today. Oh, you know, wait. I don't need to go. I don't need to do that. Gagacha. No, Gagacha will go right here. And Gagacha. Is it worth attacking? I feel. What is Gagacha's skills? And that is the real question. What is your athletics? Barely better than mine.
Crazy your fox and beat you in an arm wrestling match.
Oh, absolutely, my fox game. You know what? Because Gagacha starts with what's the word? Summon, blah blah blah. Let me quickly list it. Okay, so because Gagacha does have they do a proficiency in athletics, Gagacha's gonna go behind Gabrilla and they're gonna give the help action.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's very useful. So yeah, Gakacha gets ready to assist Gabriela in the next attempt to bind this creature. Gakacha does appear very concerned and like almost still fearful and stuff of the whatever sort of strange energies emanating from this tiger, but not as he doesn't seem like he's as knowledgeable of what this is as Angaldor does. Angaldor is acting like he's seen this before, but that is just something that you note. That is Uzi's turn.
Angaldor is.
What were you gonna say, Gabriel?
I just want to say Angaldor is going to go through a series of questioning after this.
Good.
Honestly,
Better.
I have to say valid.
Since I possess no strength at all, I'm gonna move up here away from the flames. And let me check the range. I still have 5 foot of movement if I... Ah, shit! That's a range of touch. That's bad for me. Sorry, I just need to quickly check something
You're all good.
on my class. About summoning it. There we go. I'm assuming if I summon my puppet, it's going to be right beside me.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, you currently have your puppet turned into its Johnny turned into.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, that plan fails.
Well, let me check something real quick. I think you don't. I think we did something like this before, where because you wanted to summon your puppet next to Hikanara and Yoshitomo's bodies on the ground. Let me check something for you real quick.
It would make sense that he would be able to summon his puppet a distance away from it.
Yeah, because the string can actually be used to manipulate objects and stuff. So I feel like maybe you'll be able to assemble it while it's. Let me check something.
I've tried to figure out the rules for this spell. I'm
You
sorry.
toss it. Just picture this. He throws it with his web, with his strings attached, as he rebuilds it in midair.
What's your strength modifier, Uzi?
Oh, okay, then I can't throw it.
No, I was gonna ask. I just want to know for the distance.
-1.
-1. All right.
My athletics is the same thing.
Trying to see because I know there's a homebrew rule with certain stuff. Let me just scroll the puppet in real quick, and then I'll just to see if there's anything that I can.
I have a secondary plan if it doesn't work. Chakra threads.
I think for now I'll just say you can. I'll say you can summon it within like 15 feet of you as you just kind of like toss it and stuff like that. Because I don't see anything about like any specific thing of.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to move next to Izumi. Let me see. Yeah, that's unfortunately not. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do the backup plan. With my bonus action, I'm some. Let me just make sure that I have the right one. Right. I don't have the right one. Alright, this is gonna be fun. I summon Barbo. I summon Johnny. Yeah, that's 15. And I'm gonna give, and that's my bonus action. For my action, I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give him his action and bonus action. As I am going to have him try and rip off the tail.
All right. Let me see something real quick. Let me make him available to see by everybody.
Johnny.
Yeah, so describe what it looks like as Johnny kind of disassembles from your from his chain tail thing over your arm.
The chain tail, like instead of going from 3 different like tails that stick out, they kind of link together into one large tail that doesn't really get thrown as much as it's just kind of limps over Izumi.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's I wouldn't consider it being thrown, but more like if you took a rope and just kind of like went over someone and he kind of just like
Look,
very
Izumi isn't that tall, okay? It's
Yeah,
not
I know,
hard
but
for you
like
to go over.
I know, but I don't have strength with this character, so it's kind of like if you throw a rope and it kind of like almost immediately just hits the ground again
Mm-hmm.
behind Izumi, as it then just kind of reassembles from the ground up. As kind of like one large kind of like snake thing that builds itself from the bottom of up.
All right, yeah, go ahead and make your athletics check, or have Johnny make the athletics check.
Shit.
Yeah, so it's still assembling and stuff.
alright.
So yeah, you commanded a little bit too early before its arm is fully assembled. So as it tries to grab and everything, you hear a large cracking sound as its arm kind of flops to the ground and stuff.
Oh, that's he gets very stressed at that as he just. Oh, that's gonna be expensive.
Yeah.
Shit.
But
That's my turn.
cool. Well, you don't have any. What did you use your? So you used an.
I use my bonus action to summon him from his weapon form,
Yeah, right.
and then it's
Okay.
my action to give him an action.
Well, I feel like your subclass has something where you can switch it as a free action. Let me make sure I'm not mistaken on that.
It's during initiative, I think.
Yeah, during initiative, you can summon out one of your puppets.
No, I meant War Master.
Let me see if I can find it.
It's like War Master has
Yeah.
something for switching the weapon form.
As part of rolling initiative or as a bonus action, you can transform it into or. Oh no, I can revert it for no action. Ah, fuck you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
no,
was trying to- that's what I was trying to
Sock's
see.
correct. Okay, so I still have a bonus action then.
Cool.
Wait, how far away am I? Okay, 25. And he has Jutsu Channeler, which he doesn't want to tell me what does. Cool.
Jutsu Channeler lets
There
you
we go,
channel the
found
jutsu
it.
through the. Yeah.
Oh, perfect! Unfortunately, Johnny's gonna take a opportunity attack from this. That's fine. I'm gonna have him move over here. His HP is not correct. I'm gonna fix them immediately.
You
Well, I just came up with a little.
used his
I mean,
reaction.
Yeah, he did use his
okay.
reaction. I was just about to address that. So the way I'm gonna do it is just that it's easier for me to remember when it's. I'll say when it's at the beginning of each round, so you can take it off of your token. But once you use a reaction, just put a little like yellow thing on your token if you can. Just because I don't make you use a reaction to take an attack for opportunity, but you do have to have your reaction available. So he did use his reaction to try to use it against Azumi. So he currently doesn't have his attack of opportunity available.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I've said there, since I still have my bonus action,
Piranha.
it would be. Wait, this is. Damn it, that's not a Fuin Jutsu. Okay, I can't actually do my plan.
Cool.
It's all coming back to be me fucking up the order. Damn it! Alright, okay, then instead I'm going to use some seal points that I have from being the strongest seal user ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna spend them.
You never used your skill
using,
points before.
Yeah, this is the first time I just got them.
Mm-hmm.
This is from my Shimra clan. That's really fun. Finally be able to use those. Which I just gotta check the cost for this, but I can turn a bonus action, Fuinjutsu into a bonus action,
Nice.
Sure.
which is going to be very helpful. I just need to.
Oh, if you could.
Oh no, oh no, I'm wrong. It gives me an additional bonus action
Oh.
Wow. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and.
that
do
can
your
only be
thing.
used for Shimra clan jutsus. All right, I'm gonna place a flashbang seal.
All right. What area does that affect, or is that a single?
Oh, I
target?
can.
No, I was saying, what area does that affect, or is that a single target thing?
I place the seal and I can detonate it later.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right.
I placed it on Mitsu's armor.
Mitsu sees like the glow on his back and says, "Oh, thanks, man. I always wanted a fucking decoration for this."
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Now, I am prepared for next turn. I still have a bonus action with nothing to use it on. I throw a kunai.
Yeah, I was about to say you could always just default to throwing your kunai. Yeah.
That's the default. I realize that it says all creatures, so I don't really want to detonate it on Mitsu right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because that catches, let's see, everyone.
Yeah.
So, we do the kunai. 17!
17 hits.
Offensive tactic!
Adds your intelligence modifier to the damage.
1d4 plus 4. The roll is irrelevant.
That is a
That's the end of
5.
my,
That's
that's the
5
end
damage.
of my turn. That was a whole lot of setup for not a lot of gain.
No, you're all good. Sometimes you have turns where you need to set up stuff.
And
As
sometimes you don't read your abilities carefully enough. As a Yu-Gi-Oh player, I'm ashamed.
as you throw this kunai into this the sage tiger, it lands into its midsection, kind of the first stopping it halfway, but you see some blood dripping from it. You almost feel this sort of energy start to. You hear like a crackling, almost like lightning, from within this tiger's tail. Gorilla, you notice this as well. It's starting to like pulsate. So you see, it definitely is getting near what you mechanically be like half health. But something might happen once that happens. Is its tail is starting to flash with green colors.
Oh no.
The end of Uzi's turn. Gabriela, it's your turn.
Gabriela,
We're gonna
do
panic
have
and
the-
try to rip that tail out as fast as she could.
Yeah, you do have the help action on trying to do.
What does the help action do? Does it make me do an advantage?
Yep.
Yep.
That's exactly what it does.
Okay.
Your Kasha starts like trying to distract the sage tiger.
Level
T5.
16, let's go.
25 is a very good athletic check.
That's
Let me
good
see.
luck.
All right, so that is a 15. So yeah, no, you fully grapple this the sage tiger. I don't know. I guess I dropped the ball on that one. Yeah, it is a sage tiger, or at least a sage beast. You can tell it's related to that. You've been fighting it long enough. I would probably say you noticed that. Yeah, but you
I
do
mean,
grapple
you
this.
dropped that previously as well when you said you don't know what sage tribe this is from.
I'm a little bit sick, so I'm a little bit out of it mentally, but it's fine. You do have this creature grappled though, and you have a bonus action available.
I'll try to rip out. So does that count as an extra thing to rip out the tail, or?
That would be an action, yes. That would be a main action. I mean, but it needs to be grappled in the first place for you guys to even do that. So you still have you've effectively set
okay.
up people to try to do it on future turns. Me too, specifically. But
All right, so Ungondor is going to come and try to help us remove the tail.
yeah, you
Hope he
see.
doesn't roll shit.
What is he trying to? You having to make an athletics check?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Angolder is
18.
actually. Angolder is built different. Let me
God
see.
damn. Don't fuck with that prime and proper gentleman. Jesus.
This tiger is really not doing too well, but it is very mentally going through it, so that makes sense. Yeah, so that is 2 successes. You only need 1 more success in order to stop this tiger from its or potentially stop this tiger from its rampage.
So Gabriel said, just remove. We'll remove the tail, and we'll help you get out of here.
Get away from me! I won't let you trick me again. It's kind of snarling at you. The drool from its mouth is starting to increase. But yeah, so that is going to be. Is that the end of your turn, Gabriela?
Yeah.
Ungolder kind of like shoots out a web from his body, and it kind of latches onto the tiger's tail, and he starts yanking. Snap out of it! But yeah, that is going on to the layer action. First thing is first, which I think is the most important thing here, is we're going to roll to see if it gets its recharge back.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
That's very bad for us. He gained it back.
The tiger growls in a low, threatening voice. You tricked us once. Your kind will not do it again. We aided you when the earth was scorched red with a crimson. But you betray us like this. Destroy my brethren. As you feel this this corrupted energy start to pulsate as it washes over all of you. So I'm gonna need. Luckily,
I will say, as a reaction, would this count as a jutsu cast?
I'll say it counts as a jutsu, yeah.
All right, then it may not do. It won't do much to stop this, but I am using my reaction for hinder, so he needs to make me a Constitution saving throw.
You said a Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
No.
Which I suspect he is very. What do you mean, no?
I mean, I just don't feel like it, but I'm joking around. Yeah. So that is going to be an 11. That definitely doesn't succeed.
All right. Yeah, he loses. He is blinded until the start of his next turn.
All right. Let me make sure I write that down.
Yeah, I don't think that helps, but it's cool.
Yeah, it doesn't help us, with the effect, but, it helps us after, hopefully, the effect.
I'm pretty sure this is just everybody, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if there's a point in me doing the radius.
There's no point. He's in range of fucking everyone.
The only one who isn't affected is your puppet, Uzi, but that's because it doesn't have a mind to drive insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, its mind is your mind, so.
So everyone.
I'm double affected.
Everyone, make me a charisma save as you feel this this foreboding energy wash over you. I'll say the rest of you, Azumi and Gabriela, you instantly notice this now. Yeah, it feels very similar to the barrier before.
Thankfully,
No
I have
modifier
to this save.
Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that.
That's a 13.
Did everybody succeed?
Right.
Oh wait.
No.
No, I need to do gotcha. Gotcha. So I got a 13, and gotcha got 23.
All right, Kakasha's all good. You, however, Izumi, are. Give me 1 second. I think that's everybody because I think everybody else succeeded other than Izumi. Yeah. All right. So
That's funny.
those of you who succeeded, you take 6 psychic damage as whatever sort of negative thoughts are within your minds, kind of like you've been having since Izumi Park, or just in general, kind of are exacerbated and like multiplied to the point where it hurts your mind to even think about it. Your mind's trying to like place into the vault, like I said before. Azumi, you take 12 psychic damage as you can get this is I'll leave this up to you as well on how you want to describe it, but what comes to Azumi's mind as your mind is racked with this like searing pain?
I would say definitely for her, it's flashes of Izanami Park, but more specifically, it's a reminder of her nightmares with just the presence of the fire already kind of setting her off. This just full sends that.
All right. So that kind of just wreaks havoc in your mind. You almost feel like your ear, like pretty much your orifices, your eyes, ears, and nose start to bleed a little bit just from the violence of this affecting your mind. You do have 1 rank of sealed and 1 rank of fear. So that is the Sage Tiger is going to use its bonus action to once again cast Yosaku Cut.
Disadvantage against who is the question.
Against the person that is currently grappling them. I feel like I feel bad, but this is just it makes sense within this creature's mind that you are the person that's currently the ringleader trying to rip its tail off. It's not too happy with you right now, Gabriela.
It's not wrong.
Yeah, I really feel bad. I don't want to be a bully, but it is.
I could take it.
Yeah, so go ahead and make me a dexterity save with disadvantage.
Bully Gabriela, she is the bully.
As well.
Dexterity save at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Once more as well, Gagacha is using blue fire on Gabriela.
All right, cool.
So Gabriela will have a reduction of 5.
Dex, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
dexterity save.
Woo!
Oh,
And then
too
because
bad
of the
it's
attack, he
too
takes
bad
it.
it's
Disadvantage, yeah, because you are within 5 feet. 23 still succeeds.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm going to use Trucker Shield.
All right. And it takes how much damage? Izumi?
13 fire.
13 fire. All right. Let me see.
So that is 18 points reduced. That's including the blue fire.
All right. That is so 18 points of damage reduced. So you don't take. Wait, no. Let me see. 11. That's 20. So you only take 2 damage from this slash.
Even passing the save.
Oh wait, you did pass the save. Sorry, I'm tripping. So that is 20 minus. That's 10. It was 10 damage. So you definitely reduce it more than that. So you don't take any damage.
Okay.
All right. Let me investigate why this is music isn't playing.
There we go.
Yep, there we go. All right, I'm just waiting for that to load. All right, cool. But yeah, no. So you reduce all the damage and everything. You kind of like are able to cast some hand signs quickly uh, as it swipes its claw at you. Oh yeah, Johnny also has to make that dexterity save. So does Gakacha and
Oh shit!
Ongoldor if they didn't make it already.
I'll
Oh,
do that now.
yeah, I'll do that for
That
Ungaldor.
one. How much damage does Johnny take?
He takes 20 damage.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, gotcha. I'm assuming fails that, so
What did Gakacha
Undor,
roll?
10.
A 10. Yeah, so he takes 20 slashing damage as well.
Ungaldor passes with a 20.
All right, so yeah, he takes 10. Wait, Ongoldor's within 5 feet, so he would have made it with disadvantage as well.
Oh, okay. So we just roll for Ungaldor then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he failed.
All right, yeah. So Ungoldor does take 20 slashing damage from the Sage Tiger. I imagine you and Gabriela and Ungoldor are the ones closest, trying to like yank this tail off and everything. So it's harder to avoid it being so close. But yeah, no. So slashes do cross over your entire bodies. Both you and Ungoldor are heavily bleeding. Kakashi, you see, is on very wobbly legs right now. And your puppet Johnny, you see plenty of like pieces of it have like you know flown off of it and flew into the crowd and everything, and a couple people in the crowd have grabbed it and everything. And you see here Tendo Fujimoto, looks like we have souvenirs. Yeah, but so
Oh no!
let me reduce its jutsu slots as well because it did use one for that. All right. But with it taking the fire damage, this whole sequence, I wanted to wait until I finished describing it and stuff. When did you use blue fire? Was it in response to Yosaku cut? It was in response to Yosaku cut, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, so as that happens, as it does this slash that sends a wave of slicing wind across and everything, some of the fire like catches onto its body, and you're able to see more of its fur gets burned away. As you see, these brands are all over its body and very clearly burned onto its skin. As it's growling and drooling even more. It is below half health now. So you see, similar to the strange thugs that we were fighting before in the Gas Mask Man, you remember vividly that once they were like damaged enough, their veins started kind of rising on their skin, similar to the plague, and causing them to enlarge. You see this Sage Tiger starts growling low, and I'll move you back 5 feet, but give me 1 second. I'm gonna need everyone within 1 second. Okay, so just let me see. On Goldor, so yeah, pretty much the same people as last time. So Mitsu, Gabriela, on Goldor, and Kakacha. This isn't a damaging effect, but you are going to need to make a dexterity save. As you see the Sage Tiger start to grow even larger, its muscles are kind of bulging and rippling to the point where you almost hear snapping sounds from like the bones not being able to support the weight that it's adding onto itself.
Rolled a natural one.
Natural one. All right, so you are knocked back.
I'm knocked back? Where?
You are knocked straight back 15 feet. What did Ongoldor get?
Ooh, 19.
19. Okay, so Ongoldor is still in place, but Gakacha, can you have Gakacha roll the dexterity save?
That was the 24.
24. Okay, yeah, so Gakacha is also still in place. Let me see. And Mitsu has to roll a dexterity save. Nat 1 is crazy.
And I like how the the knuckleheads failed this.
Gonna say.
Yeah,
Well, I
so
feel like in this case, it's almost cartoonishly thrown back.
yeah, no, it's the first thing you can tell. This is the first time Mitsu's ever been thrown back by somebody. So he appears very surprised. But yeah, this cold sweat that you've been feeling, Gabriela, this extends to the rest of all of you now. The sort of primal, sort of danger sense that you get when you know you're being hunted, that sort of thing. As this foreboding energy washes over everybody, as you see, its muscles make a final pop as it fully enlarges to its full size now. It is nearly 15 feet tall now. Its paw, instead of being bigger than your head, is bigger than half of your body at this point as it the drool falling from its mouth almost comes out and pulls as you see there's some blood in there uh, as it kind of growls at the rest of you. Um, that is the end of the Sage Tiger's turn though. But Mitsu and Gabriela, you are knocked back 15 feet and are knocked prone.
Just for reference, this tiger is now 5 times larger than Izumi. More than 5 times larger.
Yeah,
than
this
Izumi.
is very much towering over you guys. As you see the crowd around you guys, like the bloodthirsty crowd is now even starting to be a little bit shocked at the ferocity of this beast. But yeah, so that is Mitsu
He's
and
still blinded, so we have advantage on stuff. So
he is
please.
blinded. That's a good point to make. But another good point to make is that this fire is going to be growing a little bit. So let me see. It might potentially be a little bit rough. Second. I have it like locked in place, so I have to like delete it and then replace it each time, so that way it actually stays in its place. There we go.
Okay, gotcha.
Mitsu is just barely on the edge of this, so I won't have him make the saving throw yet. But this fire is growing, kind of creeping along the ground. I will say the pit fighters that I acknowledged that were bleeding beforehand look like a lot of them are starting to go a little bit lifeless at this point. From the fact that they still have the 2 ranks of bleeding, the ones that are right below on Goldor and like next to Johnny and everything. But yeah, the fire does grow a little bit. The crackling of the fire increases. Mitsu is gonna get up and he's going to hold up. He's gonna move over. Right here. And he is going to he's gonna use Praying Strike as a main action. The 24 to hit, that definitely hits.
Oh yeah, because he can do that as a bonus.
Yeah, he's gonna try to grapple the tiger, but he is gonna try to disable it a little bit. So make a melee type jutsu attack. On a hit, you deal 1d4 bludgeoning damage, and so this tiger has to make a dexterity saving throw.
At disadvantage. Because he's so Mitsu has advantage, he has disadvantage because he's blinded.
What against the Constitution saving throw? Mitsu would have advantage on the attack, so I do have to roll that again.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, it's a Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Let me see something real quick. I think I just realized I don't think I made the charisma save for Mitsu when it came to the corrupting wave. Did I?
That's pretty funny.
No,
Too
I don't think I
stupid to
did.
fear.
Yeah, I don't think I did that. Let me go ahead and retroactively do that real quick. Sorry about any time I'm taking up.
It's got enough.
So that's 10 psychic damage to the homie. He would have taken 10 psychic damage, and let me see. Yeah, okay, so that's a 24 to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Tiger fails the con save. All right, yeah. So you see Mitsu run up, and you see he gets into a very extremely low stance. Gabriela, you recognize the martial arts prowess of this just based off of like how solid the stance is, and he lets out a full sumo slap to like into this tiger's midsection that makes it kind of cough up some blood. So on a failed save, so this tiger is stunned until the that's until the end of the current turn. Well, he's still stunned, so I'm pretty sure that the tiger makes this athletics check with disadvantage.
All right, but is it grappled though?
Well, that's what I'm about to try to do. I'm just checking something real
Okay.
quick. Stun creature attack rolls against the creature at advantage. So it doesn't say anything about it being with disadvantage, but I'll probably say I'm pretty sure a stunned creature would be way easier to grapple. So I'll probably say that procs with advantage since attack rolls against a stunned creature with advantage. How much damage is this? That is 4 bludgeoning damage. Okay, so you all see that it doesn't do any damage, but however, it does stun the creature enough to let Mitsu.
Oh, I will add, because I'm reading through it now, a blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any checks that require sight.
Yeah. I know about that part. I don't even think he needs the advantage for this. It's 26.
But it could not 20.
Yeah,
And it would be funny.
This is true.
It would be pretty funny. Damn.
Damn.
All right. So I will say, Gabriela, I'll probably be because of your scarab hand wraps, you'll be the only one that I'll really allow this for. But Mitsu and you are pretty much the only people that can grapple this creature because it is huge size now. So it is going to be increased the DC for you specifically, but Mitsu is a grappler, so that's why it procs for that for him. But
Okay.
let me roll that for the Sage Tiger real quick. Two. There's a 24. So yeah, it does not. It doesn't succeed on that athletics check. So Mitsu is able to grab it by its paws, kind of like rip it to spin around, and it grabs its tail. And that is the end of Mitsu's turn. As he kind of looks at you, the rest of you guys, and says, "Little help, guys." That is going to be the end of the round.
No, you got this.
The end of the round, the Sage Tiger is going to take a swipe at Mitsu to try to get him to let go. This isn't a contested athletics check. He's just clawing at him. No, matter of fact, why not? He will use.
Tiger's getting
still
bullied.
At disadvantage. Haha.
Oh yeah, this is with disadvantage. Yeah. Oh, 1 second, I'm getting a call.
Okay,
Tiger's
he's getting
getting
a call.
bullied.
Let's destroy everything. We got this.
Still being recorded. Fair warning.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Quickly put in the fine print. We get a level up.
Yeah, good idea. Got this, guys. Got this.
Level up. Level up.
No one squeal. No one squeals. Come on.
What's wheels?
If anyone squeals, they have to redo the academy again.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I know. Oh, we know.
God, by the time we get out the academy, we're gonna be like level 10.
I hope so.
Gabriela, stop eating! Stop punching people in the gut!
The strongest rookies of all time.
Still within the academy.
So I'm not gonna.
Congrats on becoming Hokage.
I'm not gonna bother trying to make another attack roll with disadvantage with the Sage Tiger because if it gets lower than 12, I mean a 12 still doesn't hit. So it's not gonna. If it gets higher, it isn't gonna like proc anyway. So it misses this strike as it tries to swipe down with two of its large claws at Mewtwo's chest, but Mewtwo's able to dodge out of the way just barely, since the Sage Tiger is blinded right now. So that is the elite action of the Sage Tiger. It is going to. Oh wait, no, that's just one thing. Izumi, it's your turn at the start of the round.
Okay, my turn. So first, what does the fear condition do for me?
Uh,
So I don't have concentration, so I don't. It doesn't matter. At the end of my turn, make an ability check and a successful remove one rank. Okay, wait. Actually, you tell me what one rank of fear does for me.
one rank of fear is. Where is it? So it gives you a -1 penalty to saving throws. You have to make concentration checks at the beginning of your turn to maintain concentration on the jutsu. And at the end of your turn, you can make a DC 13 charisma ability check.
Okay.
The main problem with you right now is that you are currently sealed, but you already don't have a whole bunch of chakra, so I don't think that really.
It's not. Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
I would be able to help that. Because I know what Kagacha's gonna do. He's actually in there. Bonus action is gonna have to be activate the Kurgan as this is no longer just this is part more fear just telling her to activate this. I mean, also because don't have that. He's not that big. Izumi will blink to here. I might gain an additional +2 to my saving throw to the end of my next turn.
All right.
And no, he hasn't actually struck against me, which is pretty funny. Then 2 as well, I mean he's blinded, so that wouldn't help much anyways. But to ask, you do need proficiency in a skill to give the help action to it, correct?
That's usually the way it goes down. Let me see.
That's how I'm used to it as well, so I'm double checking that.
Yeah, you do have to be proficient in it in order to give the help action for it. Yeah.
Okay, understandable. Well, you know what? I think what is in Izumi's mind, she would specifically seeing the state Kagacha's in. Izumi is going to flare her chakra and attempt to make an intimidation to try to make the tiger focus on her.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and make that intimidation check. I think that's against its insight check, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, since it's a -1 to my right minus, or does it account to skill checks? No, well, we'll fucking see if this goes through. Fear does a -1 to this, or is that only?
Oh, that's only the saving throws.
Gotcha. Okay. Then yeah, we'll see. I am curious to see how this plays. Yep, that's about right. Yep.
Let's see. It's a 9. Okay, yeah. So no, you do try to intimidate this the Sage Tiger, but it is at least 4 times your size, and currently going mad with anger.
You know, that is a valid as fuck thing to say. That took my action, correct?
Yeah. No, that's a free op. Wait, let me see. Demoralize is you were taking demoralize skill action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that is an action, if I'm not mistaken. Uzi, you had to use an action for that, right? Last session.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Really? Okay, good to know. Yeah,
You
that
still
is
have your
good
bonus
to
action
know.
available.
This is true. No, I don't, because I activated
Oh, yeah, the
courage.
Kurugan. Yeah, yeah. So no, your eyes take. I will say that you do hear some gasps in the crowd and everything as your eyes kind of turn like a void black. Uzi and Gorilla. I don't know if Azumi would have like showed you at any point, like since the Izanami Park incident, but you do see Azumi's eyes turn a void black, and you almost kind of as you're looking at the Sage Tiger Azumi, you see like spectral figures that like appear to be like what it's going to be like the position it's going to be in as it's like swaying side to side. You see it's going to sway to the left before it actually does and everything. It's a little bit disorienting. But that is the end of your turn. Is Kakacha doing anything?
Kakacha is going to move here,
Okay.
and then Kakacha is once more giving the help action to Gabriela.
All right.
As
Ooh.
Kakacha, I would imagine, is also very scared and very hurt, so he wants to just help and then get the fuck out of here.
Indeed. Uzi, it is your turn.
Yes. I'm gonna have John Lee. Let me think. Because I can cast. Because you said that the pit fire crowd was gonna bleed out if they didn't get help.
Yeah, you can tell very soon. I mean, along with the fact that the fire is going to probably reach them on the next.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure I had the right one with Jutsu channeler.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast healing waters through Johnny on the pit fighter crowd to try and get them away from the fire.
You said you're going
Get
to
them
cast
up so they can move their ass away from there.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. Cool.
See. That's why I was kind of fucked when I did it the wrong way last turn.
Makes sense.
Remove chakra, and that is 2d8.
All right. So that is
Exactly what I wanted.
4 health. So they do get up. And I mean, hey, I guess this isn't the way it usually works out, but just for the sake of wanting to reward you for helping these people out, they did technically have a ready to action before they went down and everything. So they do you do heal them up and everything. And at first they look at you, first they look at the puppet with like a glare still in mode. Then they look over at the big ass tiger, and then they look at the jet of flame that's heading towards them and kind of get a little bit wise. So I'll let them use their reaction immediately to move away.
Hey, if that's not good enough, I have every social skill.
No, I don't think you need to convince them to run away from the fire and the giant beast.
Damn it! I wanted to.
Yeah, you see them. You see a couple of them get up and everything, kind of drag the unconscious ones away. So yeah, that is gonna be. Are you doing anything else in your turn?
I have a bonus action,
All right.
which I will give to Johnny to. Mitsu's currently grappling him, right?
Mitsu is currently grappling. Yes.
All right, Johnny's not good enough for that, even with his increased bulk.
He could get the help action if you want.
Gabriella, take the help action from Johnny. No, wait, he doesn't have proficiency. That doesn't work either.
Gabriela already has the help action from. Oh wait, he doesn't have proficiency in athletics?
Yeah, he takes my proficiencies, right? I don't have that.
I'm pretty sure your puppet has its own proficiencies, if you're not mistaken.
Does? Fuck. Okay. I don't have anything listed on here, at least.
This is the first time I'm running thing for a puppet master, so I just want to make sure I'm not tripping. I just thought they had their own athletics bonus.
I just used my own strength for it, as far as I remember.
Let me see. Two. Huh, I guess not. I guess I may be tripping.
Backup plan! I'm gonna have Johnny move over to the river rat thugs and Move them out of the way as well. Get them away from the fucking fire.
All right. 1 second.
I can't have them die. They owe me a debt now.
Saving them for all the wrong reasons.
Isn't that just my entire character?
Makes sense. So you are moving them.
Oh, heck. At the end of my turn, I'll make that check.
Or do I need to move them to the left?
Yeah, make that ability check.
Just strength or athletics is the same shit for Johnny.
Literally just a D20. That's funny.
22.
All right. Oh no, you didn't have to make an athletics check for
Oh.
I meant you were trying to rip off the Sage Tiger's tail, or help.
No.
With that. Yeah. But no, you do
No,
already.
you said that no one else could do it but Gabriella, so I just thought, yeah, let's not try that. I just want to get.
Oh no, I meant
out
only.
of-
Yeah.
So I just went for my backup plan.
So the way I guess I should clarify, I'm a little bit, like I said, I'm a little bit out of it, so I apologize if I'm missing certain like details and stuff. Gabriela and Mitsu are the only ones that can grapple the Sage Tiger. However, anyone can make an athletics check to try to rip off the tail.
Well, shit, that would have worked. That's fine.
Also, I'm now just realizing that on Goldor's 3/4 cover area, we have been forgetting that part. But
Well, I don't think it was applicable to most of us.
I think it might have been because it was a +5. That gives a +5 to AC and Dexterity saving throws.
Oh my god.
Oh, does it really?
That is
Yeah.
absolutely okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Dexterity. I thought it was only.
I'll keep that. I'll make sure to keep that in mind. But it is the end of the round. Going on to the Sage Tiger's elite action. So it's
Gabriella's turn.
huh? Fuck.
It goes Uzi and then Gabriella.
Forgive me.
Gabriella doesn't exist.
I'm so sorry.
Gabriella doesn't get
Gabriella, it is your turn. My bad.
Gabriella, you're gone.
I'm going through it.
I just imagine the Gabriella stares at the cosmic being. How dare you skip me, motherfucker?
Deadpool style.
God has abandoned.
Just look at the camera.
And then so you know,
So,
Gabriella used
Gabriella's-
heavy help action again.
So Gabriella's going to get up and try to rip that tail off.
Don't even try it, motherfucker.
That is definitely going to be helpful if you can do that, because it is coming up on its next turn.
Which should be it should just be the tail because Mitsu already grappled it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
23.
23.
Come on.
Come on, Gabriel. Oh shit.
I don't know what happens here. Usually
Beats.
higher AC wins, but they're
Beats,
higher
beats.
bonus. Bit.
We both
You have the
have
same
49.
same
Both have
bonus,
+9.
same bonus, same
Yeah.
result. I will say,
Reroll?
yeah, go ahead and re-roll. This is a I've never run into that situation before, because usually you just go by the modifier at that point, and then
Yeah.
Are you really? We just have a saying in our server, and that's meets beats.
But
Oh,
the
against
only issue, this is a
against,
contested skill
like-
check, so that's why it's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
When it comes to the
Yeah,
DC,
that's true.
when it comes to the DC,
Oh,
you
that's
meet
just
it
nat
meets it
20.
beats. But yeah, nat 20 is gonna have to beat a nat 20. So.
Oh Gabriella hulks out.
Gabriela's rage from being momentarily ignored by God.
How dare thee, God? Oh my God.
I'm
Handled
pissed
the
off and I don't know
power
why.
of this.
I am mad.
But yeah, Gabriela, so you describe as you rip off the Sage Tiger's tail.
She was knocked down from him growing in. She's like, and as she laid on the floor, she'll take a deep breath, get up, and just sprint. Proceed to jump at the base of his tail, and just with one slow motion with her whole body, and just rip.
Yeah, so you rip off the sage tiger's tail, and it sends it flying into the stands. Some people have to like dodge out of the way and everything. You see some kids crying in the crowd, but yeah, no. So you rip off the sage tiger's tail. Uzi, you feel that sort of energy kind of crackle and dissipate from this tail as the green glow dulls. So the sage tiger is now just currently bleeding from the part that you ripped out his tail. Definitely still not happy, but it luckily does not have that corrupted wave attack anymore.
All right, so Gabriella's going to pull out her ointment and just cover the wound. If it lets her, she's gonna be like, "Don't move. Let me seal the wound."
Make me an animal handling check.
Oh, absolutely. What is it?
Animal handling.
Yeah,
I know. I just have to look at what animal handling is.
Oh, okay.
I think you have
I
advantage
thought
by
you were
animal
asking
handling.
us what it was.
I do, but
Yeah,
doesn't change the fact it's only a
What?
+4.
+4 is better than a +0. Okay.
plus
you
4 with
got
advantage is still better. Yeah, yeah.
Fair enough. His
Damn.
charisma base. I messed up that coding.
No, wait, what?
Yeah, it shouldn't be K1, it should be KH1. See? I had a feeling.
20.
20 animal handling check. Yeah, so
Yeah.
as you were and also as a note, your scarab ramps have been glowing this entire time that you've been near the sage tiger, and actually glowing brighter the closer you got to it. As you ripped off its tail and everything, it immediately spun over towards you and let out a roar. But as you like reach out your hand, you almost feel like a calming sensation kind of like emanate from your scarab hand wraps as they kind of glow with that cool white glow, turning into like a very bright color. And you see its ears kind of like lower a little bit, kind of like softening as some of the hairs that were standing up on one end on its back kind of lower a little bit as it's still looking at you very cautiously, but it'll let you do it.
All right. That is 1d6. I think it's 1d6. I have to open that real quick. Forgot to open it like a nincompoop.
I haven't heard the word nincompoop in a while.
Same.
Well, when I'm not at the class, I'm pretty creative. I think it's 1d6. Shield increases to. So 1d6 plus my wisdom. So it's just 1d6. Okay. Heals 2 HP.
Okay. Does Gabriela say anything as you put this like ointment on and everything? The tiger's looking at you very like it's like very much in the in between state of like I want to kill this person, like very much in a self-defense sort of vibe that you get, but it's torn between that like.
As she. Yeah, sorry.
No, go ahead.
As she rubs the ointment, she's going to say, "There you go. Just take a deep breath." As she's like petting him with the other hand, clearly showing that her guard's down. Like she's putting faith into him.
Pathetic.
Okay.
And her turn.
You see Ungoldor's eyes are a little bit looking at this tiger now that things are calming down just a little bit. His eyes are like watery a little bit as if he's like overcome with emotion and stuff. Going on to the sage tiger's turn, it's very clearly not hostile right now. However, that doesn't mean that it's like necessarily happy either. Mitsu kind of lets go of it. Kind of like pats it on, like like a there sort of thing. Kind of pats it, letting go of the grapple, and the tiger kind of looks at you all, and I'll roll a.
Let's go after all this work. I have to kill it. I'll be pissed.
No, it's not. It's not hostile right now. I was rolling to see whether it what it decided to do. So the tiger looks at you all, kind of growls, a little bit of a sad expression coming from like a sad whine coming from its growl, and similar to Luna, how something like wreaked havoc on her mind and she had to run away. This is a similar sensation as this tiger like roars and growls at something that's not even there, like looking past you all, and shakes its head violently as it bounds up and leaps into. Let me see. We'll just use its action to dash as it bounds and leaps up into the crowd. You see, like multiple people are screaming as it leaps into the crowd. It's not attacking them; it's slowly just trying to escape. But that's kind of up to you guys how you would handle that after that. I'll probably say this is the end of combat as you kind of hear the announcer kind of like scrambling. It's like, everyone calm down. Everything's perfectly in control. Don't be scared by the 15-foot tall tiger running towards you. But yeah, that is what are you guys kind of doing in the immediate aftermath of this? Is it's kind of devolving into chaos a little bit, like, you know, crowds of people are trying to escape and run away from this tiger as it's trying to like run for the exit.
Ravilla's going to lay down and take a breather.
Zumi is just running over to Kagacha and just holding him tightly.
Gakacha is not like a natural fighter or anything like that. He is fully crying right now.
Yeah, no, she is just cradling him.
Gabriella's going to give a pat on Kagacha's head and said, "You did amazing, little brave fox."
Never again! Never again! As
Galdor,
that's
you
wrong.
you did good too.
Yeah, I was just gonna bring his puppet back to him and cast mending on it because the parts that he uses are not very cheap, and seeing that he's still in the academy, he can't really take on ninja jobs to earn money.
Yeah.
So he has to be very careful with what he uses on it.
All right. Gabriela, what were you saying you were doing?
Just whoever needs a quick patching, she's going to rub her ointment on them. So, and Galdor with the mask cut and Kagacha.
Yep. And more specifically, when Kakacha is saying never again, it's more so and specifically talking about kind of just the experience with whatever was going on with this with the Sage Tiger. Let me see. I mean, I guess I'll handle that after that. We are wrapping up the session at this point. So yeah, as you guys are wrapping up the session, Goldor kind of pulls you to the side, Gabriela. Let me turn the combat music off. Well, I guess it would be more so along the lines of Angaldor is intelligent enough to tell that you have some questions for him. But you can clearly tell he wants a little bit of discretion. So he looks at you, kind of taking off his top hat, kind of tipping it to the direction where the Sage Tiger ran off and everything in respect. I must admit that I have not been entirely truthful with you in regards to Gabi Ru's exit. The truth is that both that tiger from the tiger tribe of the sages, they were among many that attacked our sage lands, backed by a man in a black cloak with red clouds and surrounded by, I guess, what you would describe as those plague touched you saw at at the college party. The reason I did not tell you this is because we are very fervently trying to uh, initiate a rescue for Gabiru. However, we do not know his location, and part of our sage lands was shunted from the dimension of sages. I do not know where it resides within the fire country, but whenever you can, I would like to show you what happened.
Gabriella would look at him speechless and be like, "You mean they have him?"
You see, he kind of looks down in like sadness. I'm afraid so. He fought valiantly. He had gone to try to talk to our queen to.
She's.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say she's speechless.
Yeah, he just says, I don't know where if it lagged out for me while I was saying something, but he said that I'm afraid he fought valiantly, but he was trying to give a message to our queen to ask for to ask for her to aid you in your predicament, but it appears he was at the wrong place, wrong time. I cannot say that I personally fought alongside him, but I do know that he fought valiantly, and it's not confirmed whether they have him or not. We just know that he was a part of the Sage Lands that was shunted into the Fire Country. I'll explain more once I take you to the Sage Lands of the Spiders, but our physical space works a little bit differently than how it works in the human world. I guess unless Gabriela has anything specific they want to say, are Uzi and Nazumi doing anything as we're wrapping up the session?
Nothing in particular.
Izumi, after just spending a minute just cradling Gagacha, just asked him if he wants to return to his home.
You see Gakacha kind of furrows his brow a little bit, still like heavily bleeding and everything, and very wounded. He tells you that he hasn't been allowed to say, or at least he can get the feeling that this is one of those things that he hasn't been allowed to say, just from the innate feeling connection that he has with the leader of the Fox Sages. He hasn't been able to go back. He doesn't know that if it's because he's not allowed back for whatever reason, or if there's something that's like wrong with the not transit there, but something wrong with the reverse summoning. But he hasn't been able to go back for a little bit.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, he explains just like before, like, once again, do the series of copied phrases that he uses for speech, that there's certain things that or a certain innate feeling that you can get, that a sage beast gets in a connection with their elder, that they can just get the innate feeling that this is something that they don't want to say. For whatever reason, that he's basically saying that the elder of the Fox Sages doesn't wish to communicate this to mankind.
Izumi is chalking this information away as she feels like something like this is very important to just keep in mind, but she is just going to be holding Gagacha. And she looks to the rest of the group to see what they're supposed to be doing as she tries to calm herself down.
I'll say, so the fire dies down from the fiery pit and everything, as even Tendo Fujimoto, the announcer, kind of had to scramble and run away. As you kind of heard over the microphone, the tiger had basically gotten to like near the top floors of the arena. No. So the fire does die down, but you guys see one of the cage doors opens up for the elevators. Um, and you see walking out is a I'll put them down in between the sessions obviously and everything, but you see walking out a group of very like finely dressed men that very much contrast with the usual sort of downtrodden look of the people down here in Yomi. Um, Same rose tattoos on their necks that you saw like the dudes at the checkpoint that was very clearly a part of the Rose family. You see the rose tattoos on their necks, but very much dressed nicer than the ones at the checkpoint. About a group of about a dozen of them are walking out, and clearly have somebody walking in between them. They part like parting the middle of the sea, and you see walking out is a person with a golden like ornate mask, almost like not Roman gladiator, almost like Roman like Spartan style, like like how like the Spartans like masks look and everything. It covers over their full face, uh, but you see it as sort of engravings of roses in this ornate mask and everything that gives it a very like royalty sort of vibe. Um, but you see that this person looks at you, and that is where we'll end the session. Actually, we'll handle that interaction next session.
All right.
I hope you guys enjoyed. But let me see
I
something.
did.
My heart's like,
I did. I will say I like what you're doing with the sound.
All right, but if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out.